Alright, it looks like I'm live. Let's check on YouTube. Alright, now I'm definitely live on YouTube. Alright. Welcome everyone. So this is day number 50 of showing how I built my business. Or how I am building my business. I'm showing everything from completely boring tasks to something that is not that boring, like just brainstorming some ideas how to move together. The goal is to get into 10k a month of more or less passive income. I wouldn't say passive income, but I would say something that doesn't require me to work every day for 12 hours. That's the goal. Because probably if I wanted, I could already go to 10k a month, but I would be working as hell for 15 hours a day, which I don't want to do. So I'm trying to find a more sustainable way around. What I'm building, the whole thing, what I'm building here, let me show you. I'm building here a coding school. And coding school where you can write the tasks immediately on the website. Here we go. Let's go to the variables and let's go to this one. And here we have different, right? var1, for example, let's say we want to have integer var1 equal to blah, 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 12. Run code. For whatever reason, doesn't work. Nice. What a nice way to start to start stream. This one should work. Let's see. I think maybe the org. It sometimes I need to go out and connect, and this is we are still developing it, right? We're still developing it, so it's still not perfect. Still needs a lot of work, but we're getting there slowly. Variables. Let's see variables, and then string. My name will be Igor. Yeah, I didn't print it out. Now I need to print it out. System.debug. My name. Run code. Now it works. And we can also see here. We can see here solution. If I go to my profile, we can see here points that I done, tasks that I completed. All of that is still in development. We still have a lot of things to do, and today we're gonna be what we're gonna be doing today is first I'm gonna share with you everything that I understood in 50 days of streaming every single day. Like, this is crazy. I've been streaming every single day. So I was live. I don't know how many hours in total. I think it's more than 100 hours in total. And I would say I have few interesting insights for people who are thinking about doing something similar, or maybe just interested into how does it feel to stream every single day. I have a few ideas. Before we do that though, let me move here chat from YouTube, because okay, that's the one chat. And oops, here I'm gonna write welcome to the day 50. Join Discord. So you can join the Discord if you're one of the people who want to build a business. You can join a Discord here. If you have similar goals as I do, join the Discord here. Yeah, so that we can hang out offline also while I'm not streaming. Okay, and the same I'm gonna paste into the YouTube. Actually, fun fact, I see streaming as being getting more and more popular. And this is an interesting observation. I'm not really sure, is it just because I started streaming, I see streaming getting more popular, or maybe because it is indeed getting more popular. But one of the things is, here's what I want to here's my learnings from 50 days streaming. And I've been streaming every single day. Imagine, for 50 days. every single day. Like there was not a single day where I took off. That's crazy. I would say this is the most consistent thing that I've ever been. I don't remember any other activity that I was doing for 50 days straight. Uh, not not even LinkedIn, which is my kind of my main thing that I'm doing. Right? Um, here's my first learning. Here's my first learning. Um, if it's fun, it's easier. This is the biggest learning for me actually from my whole 50-day strike. I'm not so the biggest thing that I struggle in business in general is consistency. I can produce really good content. I can, especially on LinkedIn, for example. But I struggle to produce it every week because it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. And sometimes, the weeks are, for example, today I woke up and I kind of feel sleepy. I don't know. I had my coffee, but I don't feel like top of the game like yesterday, for example. And those are the days where I really struggle with consistency, and sometimes I slack off, and it really hurts the business. So it's a bad trait to have. Now the problem is actually, and first that happens to everyone, right? So I'm definitely not super unique in these things. But one of my learnings from streaming is that it didn't happen with streaming. It might happen with streaming, but it didn't happen so far. And I think the reason is because I just have so much more fun doing streaming rather than um, doing the writing part on LinkedIn, for example, or any other things. At one point, I wanted to go and produce one video a week on YouTube. I gave up basically after the second week because it was so hard. And the problem with producing videos is that you can your input is not equal output, and this is an, another learning of mine. Input is not equal output, and this is true for everything in business. You can have an insane input of how much you grind for certain things, right? So here's an example. I'm gonna go to LinkedIn. Gonna remove this thing. Okay. So this post, that was one of the hardest posts to make on LinkedIn. It has, let's say, 50,000 impressions. I have spent, I would say, at least 8 hours creating this post. At least 8 hours. Now, this post, where is it? Code Clever, hi. This post. 5 tools for Salesforce developers. What's up? You're early today. No, I'm not early today. That's usually the way when I when I stream. That's yesterday. I was late, I would say. Yeah. So this post, it had, I would say, 30% more of views, right? I know that you have very low watching, but still. Well, I'm coming to this thing, but you have a lot of potential. I don't see it as I have low viewing actually. I'm just blown away by how much people view the videos. Like I was here's the super quote. You know what is the key to happy life? Low expectations. And that's been my I had super low expectation for the streaming thing, and it's just a hobby for me, right? But when I go to my analytics and when I see that almost 30,000 times the content was watched, like it's just mind blowing. Like what the hell? This is like 30 times more than I expected. So yeah, I understand that maybe relatively, if you take, I'm I'm definitely not hitting 1 million of subscribers anytime soon, but the content is watched so much more than I was expecting, especially the streams, guys. So I'm super happy about this. And this is again, this is goes into the input is not equal output. You will surely enter nice in the future. Yeah, I hope. I hope. Josen, I just started watching your videos. I will try to cover the old videos and then we'll try to emulate the same. Yeah, you can just join new videos. I actually, so here's the thing. The more I stream, keep moving, man. Happy coding. Thank you, Code Clever. So Josan, if I don't know how much of value actually in the old videos, but yeah, you can see my coding process. You can see how I built the platform, because when we started 50 days ago, nothing of this platform existed, like literally nothing. And in just 50 days, we created from nothing all of this platform that already, by the way, some people, I saw here some people that tried to join here. So it's super cool. It's really impressive, and but I'm much more fascinated by how many people actually viewed those streams. And I know that I wish I had those streams when I was trying to build a business. I know that I wish I had those streams. I would be hanging out so much. And this is my goal with this channel, is basically show how a simple business is getting built from scratch, basically. Let's see. Maybe it's not gonna be a successful one. Maybe it's gonna be a failed business. But then it's gonna be also good, because you can see the failed business. And I'm sure if I continue doing that, that's still at some point it's gonna be doing great. Yeah. But the biggest learning for me, if it's fun, it's easier. So streaming for me doesn't feel like work. I'm looking for the time where I'm streaming. I love it. Like, I really like it. And if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be able to go 50 days straight. That's just fact. And I like it much more than writing LinkedIn, for example. So that's huge. So if you can find an activity that at the same time will kind of grow your audience and be fun for you, this is winning. This is awesome. Now, of course, the channel that I have here, it's more like a hobby, so I don't. It's not directly related to the product that I'm building, right? But I think it's still gonna contribute to the product sales, because people from the Salesforce community can go and see me, how I look, how I speak, because I had. One of the reasons why I started this whole streaming thing is because I realized that a lot of people, when they were going onto calls with me, they didn't even know how I look. They were like, "Oh, this is how you look. You look so different than on your profile picture." I'm like, "Yeah." So it's really hard, much harder to sell if people don't even know how you look, how you talk, how you like. They only saw your LinkedIn posts, your carousels. That's kind of, yeah. And if it turns out to be a fail, the progress never fail. I'm also trying to build up a retail business online, but I was lacking motivation. But now I have found your page, and I'll try to. Yeah, this is nice to hear, man. This is why I'm doing this. Tell me more. This is nice. This is nice. I love those things. Code Clever, you're now in the Twitch. Yeah, something happened to my OBS setup, and I cannot now see all the chats at the same time. But now I can think the most things happening in YouTube. So, gonna be reading in YouTube chat. Yeah, and actually I don't think it's gonna be a fail in anything. So here, few thoughts that. You are the output of your work, right? This is something. So I might not. Do you have water with you? What do you mean water with me? So I might not launch to the moon the current business that I'm building, but at least I'm gonna learn a lot of stuff. So this is not my quote, that's why I'm gonna remove this. this thing. Yeah, so basically, if you can find something that is fun, just do it. It's so much easier to stay consistent if you think that something is fun. Um, yeah. Another thing with the input is not equal output. The when I was trying to do YouTube videos, I would spend more time on doing YouTube video than doing the stream. I could spend like 6 hours on one YouTube video, and at the end it's gonna get maybe 12 views. That's the maximum. Versus here on the stream, I'm spending the time that I'm streaming, maybe a little bit of preparation, and that's it. And the output is so much greater. And this is true for what I see in a lot of cases. You can have so you can get hydrated as I'm seeing, but you're speaking a lot of explaining the topic. Yeah, no, I'm good. I usually don't drink water. I drink. I drink coffee. I want to create B2B, B2C platform for local sellers around my locality. They don't sell the product line, but I want to bring them on the map. Yeah, that's a nice idea. I like those ideas much more than oh, I'm gonna be building a startup and blah blah blah. Nah, that's kind of what's the goal of your business. What's your goal, right? Is if your goal is to make money, then just build a normal business. Like don't think about building a startup or something. So I like these simple ideas. I think they have much bigger chances on success. But yeah, who am I? I cannot really judge. I'm figuring out everything on my own, so I'm not a business guru. I have no idea. I don't know a thing of what I'm doing. I just don't know. I just know the things that I'm doing that working for me, like LinkedIn. Thank you, Code Clever. Thank you. Okay, so input is not equal output. This is something that is really I need to keep in mind, because you can put so much effort into something and it's gonna have zero output. And this is, you can, for example, you can develop a lead magnet, right? You can develop a free course, for example, and this free course will give you like 5 emails, which is gonna be completely irrelevant, right? So in a lot of cases, that's true in business, in any business activity that I do. And what it means that it's so important to identify like these opportunities where you can have very little input and much bigger output. It's so important. When I was trying to do YouTube videos or podcasts, I think I got to like 5 or 6 episodes in total. It was a hell lot of work and it was zero output. So again, if money is my goal, I wouldn't be able to continue it in the long run. But if I see people benefiting from my product, then I might stick longer with it. Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you, that's good. My only motivation for now is for my business, at least, just making money. I just don't want to be I don't know, I just want to have much better financial position than I am now. Um, consistency is the key. Well, this is so cliche, right? This is so cliche, but this is something that I struggle so much. This is my single biggest problem. After you can calculate, it's your passion. Yeah, I think that, yeah, I mean, the whole business that I'm building is basically for money. I mean, it's not really true, right? Because I also care about the results of my students. Not that I just want to take money and that's it. No, I want to build something sustainable. I want to help people. I want to improve their lives and blah blah blah. But my main goal is to get out of the shitty apartment, to have a nice apartment, not to live with like other people in the same house, to be able to go to the groceries and don't really look at the prices. That's my goal. That's my goal. And probably I have chosen kind of a hard mode. If your goal is to just earn money, you can also very well do it without business, right? So business is actually kind of a hard way of, of doing that. You can just go and try to become a really good developer in 5 years, um, or like a really good salesperson, and and without business, you would be able to earn quite nice money. So I wouldn't say that money is my only one goal. Definitely also there's it's not the only one. It's also having a freedom, working on the things that I love, but money is still kind of a big role. And this is something that people downplay a lot in a lot of cases. Whenever I hear that people kind of trying to build a startup, they're like, oh, we want to change the world. No, no. What about you just go and earn money? Why not? Like, just admit, guys, you are just here. You say all of this blah blah blah. Oh, I this one time I went to the coffee shop and I saw the straws there being not really reusable, and I thought, wow, how many straws we can save? How many trees can we save if we just remove the Starbucks things and make them metal instead of paper? And then I started this company. No, you just wanted to make money. Just admit it. And I'm quite open with admitting those things. Consistency is the key. So I kind of see that just by being consistent, you can already achieve quite a lot of things. Doesn't matter what exactly you do. So if it's just hobby, like for me streaming, you still can do a lot of things with just consistency. It's just consistency, but consistency is actually super 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 hard. Yeah. Another thing is that streaming is one of the most how to I don't really know how to frame these things. Basically, the touch with the audience and the touch with you guys is the biggest one with the streaming. The main concern I faced with my platform was traffic. I think I need to up my SEO game. I have a really interesting thought about SEO. I am on So I have made a decision not to invest in search engine optimization on purpose for my business. I don't know if that's going to be true for yours, but when I think about when was the last time I bought anything by Googling, I I really don't remember. Like, I really don't remember. In the last 5 years, when was the last time? I think that the behavior has shifted of people. And this is what I see by myself. I don't buy things anymore by just Googling them. I might go to the Amazon, right? But I don't Google things and then buy them. So yeah, I kind of that's why I don't really invest in the search engine optimization, and I invest much more in those things like YouTube and by invest I mean time and resources and mostly time basically, and LinkedIn, because I think that now people buy not really from searching for something, but from people or something. I mean, something has shifted in my behavior. I don't know how about other people, but I know that in my behavior something has shifted. And I think it's also true. If my behavior has shifted in the last 5 years, sure, other people experience this too. And we already discussed it on the streams that the shift is definitely happening. And on top of that, the results that Google gives are getting shittier and shittier. Yeah, this is I don't remember where I heard this thing, but it stuck to me so much. It's not my original idea. I heard it on some podcasts, but it's so true. If you really think about, like, sit down and think, how many things did you buy by deliberately searching for them? You buy the things. For example, if you search for a certain tool, yes, you go to the tool, but you already know the tool from somewhere else, right? You're not like searching top tools for X and then you're buying those tools, right? Streaming is the biggest touch with audience. I don't know how to call it exactly, but basically we can make different tier lists, right, of social media, how much touch they give you, and how much bound you have with the audience. And the thing is that the near you are to the audience, the better it is usually for your business. Because if people spend with you hours and hours and hours and hours, for example, listening by your podcast or watching your streams, this is such a much stronger community, and this is what you actually want to have for most businesses, not the huge um, not the huge exposure. This was something that I was not understanding when I started with LinkedIn. I was really chasing the impressions. So I was chasing impressions, of course, in my niche, but I was still chasing the impressions. And at some point here, I think I realized after hitting like certain huge, huge posts, I realized that, wait a second, like the people don't really know me at all. Like I'm getting what, almost 3 million of impressions, but people don't know me. People have no idea about me. And that's why I shifted into more content that is longer form, because it really allows people to get to know you better. And I shifted also here to the posts that are less viral on purpose. So I try to write less viral posts, but posts that are more reflecting more my own views. And it's kind of also tied to this, is that oh my god, how to write this word in English? Authenticity. What the hell is it? Wow, I spelled it correctly. Crazy. That's crazy stuff here. Authenticity. Um, authenticity. Authenticity. Yeah. Um. See, got clever. You also didn't spell it from the first time. Authenticity. This is really hard word to spell. But doesn't matter. We are here not in the grammar lesson, right? So that's fine. Um, I would rather be authentic than known. I'm not then. So okay, English is not my strength. Okay, guys, if you're here for good grammar, you're wrong. um, here's another thing. Something that I struggled on LinkedIn a lot, and I talk about LinkedIn a lot because it's my main source how I'm building business, right? So something that I struggled a lot is actually showing my own personality. That was, when there's if you're writing anything on LinkedIn, let's take for example this one. If you take your post, and if you remove, oops, what's that? Um, if you remove your name, right? If you remove this whole thing, like this, and if you remove the image, let's remove it. Let's remove the image. Only by looking at this thing, will people be able to recognize that this is you, that this is your brand? Will people be able to say, okay, just by looking, without you give them 5 or 10 different posts, without them knowing who wrote those posts? And will they be able to point out that this post is actually you? If yes, you have kind of a brand or own voice. If no, you're just basically copying other people, or you kind of recombulating other people. And this is, I also heard it somewhere. It's not that I'm sitting somewhere and thinking, and those thoughts coming into my mind. But this is something that I really understood in the last 50 days, that if you have your own voice, it's so much more important than just writing really good just impressions and all of that. And I would rather be authentic than have a lot of views, because what I'm doing here streaming is just me, 100% me. There's no other, there's no play, there's no other layer. I'm just sitting here and just speaking as if I would be speaking to a friend. And this is so much easier than trying to come up with some kind of artificial voice, some kind of artificial way of speaking, some trying to copy someone. No, I am just me, and that's it. And because of that, because I am not trying to tweak myself into some kind of other personality to get maybe a little bit more views, I'm definitely losing out on views. I'm definitely getting less views if, in comparison, if I would be trying to be more like Mr. Beast or something, or more like Andrew Tate, for example, right? But I don't want to be stuck in any type of this personality. I just wanna have a YouTube channel that is me, that I don't need to play a role. And I don't care if that's going to be unpopular. And in fact, I know that it's going to be unpopular. I know it. I accept it, and I don't expect more than just a couple of views. But for some reason, this thing is performing much better than I expected, which makes me again much more happy. It means that I kind of stuck upon something that people like. Yeah, this is, so I really like how it's going. To be honest, you're right, and I feel really like I can ask you anything, and you're actually streaming. It really got easier for an audience to interact with you. I totally agree. Like, this is such a good way to interact with people. It's still not perfect though. There's one level deep that you can go with having direct voice interaction, right? Because this is what we are having here. It's live interaction, but it's one direction. You can most likely, you can't even type as quick as I'm speaking. And I know when I'm watching some Twitch streamers, for example, that, oh, Daupt, so I missed you completely on Twitch. Welcome. It's a long time, didn't see. Have you seen? I gave you artist page. Yeah, this is day 50. Day 50. I am just speaking about things that I kind of learned or internalized in this 50 days. Yeah, you're now moderator in Twitch as well. I have also no idea how it works. Yeah. And for some reason, my OBS studio now doesn't really work as expected. So here's what I see in OBS Studio, and if I try to go to the docs and I try to open the chat, it gives me this thing. The chat. Come on. Where's the chat? That's the chat. And if I try to log in, it just doesn't give me the way to log in. So I cannot really do a chat. But yeah, I'm switching between different chats. Okay, anyway, so yeah, this way is really good for interacting, right? But it's still not the most interactive way, right? Gami, hello, I'm from Ethiopia. Wow, welcome. And your consistency always helped me to stay motivated. That's nice. I'm glad if it motivates you. It definitely motivates me, the consistency. I'm looking at today's day number 50 of streaming, and I'm like, nah, I kind of want to go to at least day 60. So yeah, what I was speaking, I was telling you about the authenticity, that I would rather stay myself, rather than trying to get a bit more views. And I was speaking that this is a really near touch with the audience. The one level deeper that we could go is we could go to the Discord. We could go to the Discord, um, and we can go to one of these events and actually speak, because that would be a totally different, because now you can speak on the level with me, right? Now you can speak, because here you can only type. Um, no stopping until day 10,000. Yeah. What do you think? Till which day I'm gonna be doing it? I don't know. Like I really don't have any number in mind. I just started and I just don't want to stop. You know, when you already started, you have like I don't know, day 50. Like, how can I stop on the day 50? How can I even stop on the day 51? I can't, because what the hell? It would be so lame. I wanna get I wanna get the higher I can. So yeah, I hope that it motivates a little bit people as well. Definitely motivates me. So yeah, we can use one of this, but people doesn't seem to be reacting that well on this poll. So I don't know, but we definitely could do some Discord only event, and we could like just speak normally, not just typing. Yeah, what was the number 6? Damn it. And now I forgot my own thoughts. Nice, nice. Hmm. Then, if I can't remember, then it was not really obvious. Then five five things that I understood in 50 days of streaming. Basically, one new thing every 10 days. Maybe once I'm gonna be on the day number 60, I'm gonna come up with a number 6. It's funny, it's day 50 and I still haven't talked to you on a call. That's true. That's true. I have never heard your voice or something. So, God clever. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm definitely surprised how many people watched it. Let's see if I can ever get to the monetization. I think 100. Yeah, still I would say still at least 3-4 months until I can get to monetization. I'm really honest when I say this is such a good way for us to learn as well, since but learn also rather than watching a playlist. Yeah, I agree. This is such a good, and uh yeah, I wish I just wish that those streams existed when I started building my business, because I like one of the biggest problems with building a business, and not when you're so there's a lot of people who want to start a business, right? But as soon as you start, as soon as you make your first kind of a couple of bucks online, you see that it's not as hard as people think. And then you try to find other people who are approximately on your page, and it's so damn hard, because turns out actually not that many people have ever made any money online. Not speaking about even going full time into your own business, which is okay, right? It's okay. It's a hard thing to do, but then you run Ankit, welcome. But then you run into another problem that you're like, okay, so now I'm basically alone, and from all of my friends, I don't know anyone who is full time into the business. Like anyone. I just know people here and there who are doing this, but I don't know anyone. So I also started those streams because of that. Because I want to find people who are approximately on the same page, maybe a few steps ahead, maybe a few steps behind, and we can all learn from each other. We can all share things. We can all discuss things and just hang out, and it feels so much better. I hope it is gonna feel so much better. I don't have many coder friends. Yeah, well, if you're here for coding, I don't think it's the right stream. Business and family. Yeah, so if you're guys up for some kind of event, um, go and vote. And if you're not, vote that you're not. What's that? What have you sent, Coder? First thing you do in the Salesforce. Ah, that's interesting. But that's for Salesforce only, I see. Nice. New members, live. That's also quite a lot of people joined, and a lot of people who I really admire, like Usmanov. I don't wanna read the first name. 152 members. That's nice, right? That's quite nice. Like really a lot of cool people joined. I feel like we are a little bit under utilizing the Discord channel. And that's partly on me because I just basically what I said here's Discord, and I had zero plan. I had zero plan, zero ideas what to do with the Discord channel. Just here's the Discord, let's all hang out. Well, of course it's not gonna work. Of course. I mean, it kind of depends also how we define work or not work, right? What's the goal? I don't really have any particular goal with Discord, so I don't know. Let's see how it's gonna be. But I'm definitely up for a Discord event. I'm definitely up for it. I just few things that I have in mind. First, I feel like if we do a Discord event, then I'm gonna be sitting there alone, and that's it. And if I would be sitting there alone, I would just might start the stream, and that's it. We can interact on Slack. Oh, we have already Discord. I think Discord is good, but doubt if you're up for event, we can make a time, and then we can also just if no one shows up, we can at least have a I don't know, have a chat in voice or something. People won't look in general for events. Yeah, that's actually true. I didn't want to tag here everyone. I tagged here, but I don't know what here does. I think people just missed a lot because the last poll that we did got so much more when I tagged everyone. It got so much more votes. Slack. Yeah, I'm using actually I'm using Slack for my mentoring with my students. I wouldn't say I kind of like Discord more. The only problem with the Discord is that it's if you have never used Discord and for the first time you see the Discord, it's kind of not as easy to go into this. I made the role for people who want to get pinged announcements, ping something like. Ah, okay. Okay, good. I think we can just do like networking event or something. We can just say, hey, let's do this time, and let's just go and I don't know, all of us have a chat or something. I just I have always to bring my brain back from trying to make oh, we have a Discord channel, let's now invite someone to speak, oh, let's do that, let's do that. Like, no, calm down. Calm down. This is just a hobby. This is not like a business or something. All right, I'll create the message, review it, and when you get a chance, yeah, sure, let's do that. Oh, so you're a coding coach. Yeah, I'm a coding code when you say coding coach, I'm like, ew. uh, I'm not a coding coach. I am a coding mentor. Okay. So, uh, You're a tech coach. Yeah, I'm basically mentoring people how to code. That's true. But only on Salesforce, not in general. Not in general. All right. So I think I'm gonna switch the rooms now, and so we can make like what? Let's say 5 minutes break, and then we can continue with actual tasks because I'm done with my wisdom of 50 days, and the next, this one would be up. The next one would be creating so-called tasks and start with the trigger tasks. Basically, what I'm gonna be doing is that here for this part, we have three different tasks on the platform. So we have these tasks where you can go and solve immediately here. Now the problem with this thing is that this is not the only type of tasks that you can have in Salesforce in general. We're still missing two really big types of tasks. One of them are SOQL queries, and SOQL queries will be a little bit different because you write them directly. They are basically, it's like SQL, right? So you're gonna need to create basically SQL-like tasks, and the way you check them is a little bit different. And then the next part is this one with triggers, and triggers are completely different. What the hell is that 0? Yeah, triggers are completely different. They will be so much more difficult to check because we're gonna need to be using probably Salesforce API to check them. So I will be doing probably a bit of coding here, and yeah. So today it's gonna be definitely gonna be trying to create them. Gonna be hard. Gonna be hard. Let's see. And by the way, look at this. We already implemented so that when you scroll down, the lecture is automatically set to done. Only if you refresh a page, though. Really, it doesn't work. What the hell is here? Now it works. Now it works. No, you have completed this topic. Congratulations. And look at this. The platform. As soon as we added here to the platform those things, it looks so much better. As soon as you can actually see something that you tasks that you already solved, as soon as you can see here, go to the profile and you can see points and tasks completed, the whole thing looks really as a real platform, not as something like MVP or alpha testing. It looks so much better. All right, so I'm gonna be back. Let's see, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna just move from kitchen because I think the room is now free and I can actually go to the room, right? So anyways, that up, moving, moving from kitchen break 13:01 till 13:05. That's the break. Gonna be quick. back. So I didn't move, and the reason is because the room is not free. Still my girlfriend there. She tricked me. She said that she's gonna go to the uni, but she didn't. So I'm gonna be continue on the kitchen. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. If I end the stream suddenly, then still exiled. Yeah, exactly. I am still in the exile. That's exactly why I'm building a business, so that I have my fucking room. No, the biggest problem is that we live here with a roommate basically. So we have like two rooms. In one is the roommate, and another one we are living together. So I cannot go to her room because in our room because I'm preventing her from studying for the exams with my constantly blah 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 blah. So I have my little office here. Wait, let me see if I can actually show you a little bit. Nah, I can't really show, but you can see that that's the kitchen. That's the kitchen. And yeah, this is my home office. So imagine you're living in an apartment in Munich. You have roommates, right? You have like a couple as a roommate. And one time you walk back from studying, from work. You walk into the kitchen. The kitchen is super messy. I'm glad you don't see it. The kitchen is so messy, and then the table is taken by me streaming. and basically it looks like it's a home office here in the kitchen. That's so strange, but it is what it is. It is what it is. No, in most cases the kitchen is mine, but sometimes it happens. Do you look forward to create module teaching order of execution in Salesforce? I don't. I really don't because I think the whole order of execution thing can be explained with the Salesforce ban order of execution infographic. I have somewhere in the triggers. I have here order of execution. Here we go. I have it, right? But it's quite small, and it needs to be needs some adjustment with the images. Okay, so that's the life of building a business, I guess. All right, switch devices. Okay, what's going on here? So check out my AI chatbot Python app. Okay, I see. Yeah, one thing, I'm not really sure why it doesn't work, but even if you try, I don't think it's a good idea. So basically, the rule is following: not notify everyone unless it's some kind of announcement or important. Doubt. Look, you're at the level 1. Wow. Do you work in Salesforce or working? Okay, wait. Do you working or Salesforce? I work with Salesforce stuff, but I don't work in Salesforce. I also have my setup in the kitchen. Nice, Argus, nice. Study work here quite difficult when a meeting. I cook. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's well, I don't have the mom anymore. I just have I just have the roommates. It's like hi Sofu, hi. Yeah, doubt. Very impressive. Need some roadmap to become a SFDev. What things I need to learn first? Currently working as a SFQA, and I have a little bit of admin knowledge. Well, the first thing that you need to do is to learn how to code. If you want to become exactly Salesforce dev, depending where you work, maybe it's gonna be easier for you to become first admin and then dev. But I wouldn't recommend actually. I would recommend if you have any coding skills, I would say you should go immediately and aim for a Ceph developer. Um okay, so Augustine, nice to meet you. I don't want to interrupt, but I wanted to ask you what certs do you have and how much time should I have study for PD1 while still studying engineering in my uni? Oh wow, if you're studying engineering and you want to go into the Salesforce, that's quite a choice. I mean, think about, don't you want to go do some kind of fancy stuff like AI, ML, all of this? If you're choosing Salesforce, just prepare that you're choosing quite a boring industry, like very B2B B2B related industry. I have PD1 and I have PD2 certifications, and I would say if you're at the uni, go for PD1 and then maybe JS1. That's gonna be really rounding up you as a Salesforce dev, and it's gonna help you to understand in general. But make sure you really want to specialize in Salesforce. It's a good career choice, but just make sure that you actually want to specialize in it. Like that's quite a narrow thing to specialize in. So um and Darshan, I'm gonna be creating, I think over the next month, I will be creating a roadmap for becoming a developer. And it's gonna be the most extensive, the most detailed roadmap that I can come up with. And then if you write me, I can send it to you before it's in the perfect shape. I'll be using it probably as a lead magnet. Can you check out the message sent in moderator only? Yep. Wait, some privacy. Join us for our Discord networking event. Please communicate in English. Respect everyone's opinion and viewpoint. Be mindful, self-promotion, limit to design channels, maintain. Connecting with you all. We're thrilled. Yeah, that's really nice. I like it. Yeah, let's do that. How it's gonna work out? I think you know it much better than I. Like, how does it work? You assign event role and then people getting invited, or what? Or is it gonna be enough to create an event here, for example? Do you think it makes sense to let people reply, or just I don't know, just have an emoji around or something? Can you explain what Salesforce is? No, that would be a very hard thing to explain. Unless you're, I think you should just try it out yourself if you are really curious about it. Basically, it's so the explanation is following: is a cloud CRM system. Pam. What does it mean? That's that's much harder thing, right? The event is currently hidden from people without a role. As soon as they get the role, they see the event channels and everything. Oh wow, that's nice. Okay. Is there any particular reason why you want to do it that way, not just like a public event and everyone can join, like this thing here? I've been working as Salesforce dev and I'm linking it so far. My doesn't cover, sadly. Yeah, I mean, and it also depends which country are you in. But I think, um, what if people don't want to be part of an event but still get ping and such and get notification for the messages in the event channels? Oh, okay. I don't think it's gonna be like a big problem. But wait, how does it work? If you're not, so for example, if we go to this event, right? If we go to this one, for example. So if I go to this one, um, if I write something here, oh wow, activities, nice. I don't think everyone will be pinged, right? So I think we can do just a public one, because here's what I think what's gonna happen, that a lot of people gonna join, but they're gonna be silent. This is from my experience joining Discord events. Just gonna be basically listening to whoever says something. Okay, public is fine as well. Just give me a sec. Okay, yeah. If you're up for it, I really appreciate Adopt for setting up this. Because, well, so here's what I think. I think. All right, done. Oh wow. Users users can set themselves. Code clever. That's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, I don't really see anything. I checked out your Apex for beginner course. It helped me a lot in SQL query, but struggling in Apex, so we'll wait for detailed roadmap. Yeah, I mean there are a few other things. If you, I don't know if you checked that out. Let me send you a post. Wait a second, where was this post? How do I see my most performing posts? There are a few other things that you can do in the meanwhile, because I think the biggest problem for most people, yeah, 5. Yeah, this one. So let me. How can I share it? Send it. How can I share? Ah, come on, LinkedIn. How can I share the post? I'm gonna. Here. Camp. Ape. Nah. Wait. Didn't really share this thing. Yeah. I don't know. I think. Let's test this out. I don't know if that's gonna work exactly. Um. Yeah. So have a look at those things on top of the my free course, and yeah, this is something that you can do in the meanwhile. It worked. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is on top of the free course. But usually if you found the value in the free course, usually it's the problem that you need to learn how to code, not Apex, not specifically Apex. So whenever you have a problem, oh, I really wanna learn Apex, usually you don't. Usually you need to learn how to code in general. That's like in 80% of the cases. Only if you struggle with more advanced stuff, like oh, I don't know how to write the proper cubables, or I don't know where to use cubables, like these things, then yeah. But all the other things, usually just coding skills. For some reason I don't see event out, but that's fine. No pressure. No pressure. Okay, I did the mess shield, but okay. Let me have a look. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. That looks good. Yeah, but I will be creating as detailed roadmap for junior devs, basically how to start with Apex as possible. Might be in exchange of your email address, but yeah, I will be doing it after the platform is taking a better shape, because for now you haven't set the day for the event. Well, I don't know what day should we do. Should we do? Let me have a look. What about? Yeah, what about Thursday? Any specific time? What? Let's say. Wait, how come doubt you're not sleeping already? It's what, 7 for you? uh, let's do it. What, 14 o'clock? 14 for me. That would be what, 8 New York time. My sleep schedule is horrible. Yeah. Oh my god, yesterday I was up till like 2 o'clock in the night, and today I I was sleeping till 10 or something. That's why this stream today is a bit late than usual. But if you're up at this point and if you just wake up early, that's perfect. That's perfect. I had my time in my life where I was standing up at 5 or something, as all the gurus on YouTube say that you have to stand up, wake up at 5. It wasn't that bad actually. I liked it. I would rather wake up at 5 than going to sleep at 2 or 3 in the night. All right, so let me go here to the epidemic sounds. Wait, so that you don't. Okay. So Thursday at 8 New York time. Yeah, exactly. I don't know in which time zone you are, so it probably shows your time zone, right? For me, it would be 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. If I ever will, yeah, automatically converts to the user's time zone. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's what, 6 hours difference, right? Let's see. So I remember one time I tried to organize a community around learning how to code, and I've made so many mistakes. And basically, so one of the mistakes was first inviting wrong people, just inviting very random people. Um, and second, it was I was streaming. I was basically having these events where I was showing them how to code, but they had zero coding experience, so no one showed up. That was quite a strange experience. Since that, I said, okay, actually creating communities or running Discord servers, it's actually harder than you think. By the way, do you see the right screen here? Let me check on Twitch. Ah, interesting. You you still see my Excalibur, right? That's interesting. Okay, now you see correctly. The event is created. Nice. Let's have a look. Discord networking event. Nice. I am definitely interested. Nice. Nice. Okay, guys. So Thursday, 2 o'clock Berlin time, or 8 o'clock, I guess, US time. And no idea what are other time zones, because I know that you're coming from all the different time zones. Join it, and we can hang out all, and we can speak and see. It's gonna be finally not like one directional. Not that I'm only speaking. You can also speak. We can, yeah, you can present your projects there. You can just tell what you're doing. We can just hang out, chat, and see who you are in the community. Yeah. And worst case doubt, at least we have a call or something. It's worst case. Igor, what's your goal for this year? My goal is to move into better apartment where I am not exiled into the kitchen. How about this goal? People say set motivational goals. Would you like to send? They want me to do the honors. I don't know. I can send if you want. I can send. Or you can also send. I don't know. You can send. You created it. You can do the honor. I live in India. Yeah, India probably it's gonna be not the perfect time for India. 6:30 in the morning. Wait, 6:30 in the morning for India? How come? I don't think so. Really? Wait, how come that India is only 2 hours behind New York? No, that's not possible. Is it true? No, it's gonna be 6 in the night for you, in the evening. 10 hours difference, right? You know what I think the best the best time difference is? Berlin, Australia. Time difference. Oh, that's not true. 10 hours. No. Or wait, is it New Zealand? New Zealand time now. Yeah, look at this. It's 1:29 for them. This is such a perfect. For me, it's 1:29 in during the day, and for them, it's 1:29 during the night. It's literally like completely other way around. From Argentina, 9 a.m. here. Yeah, 9 a.m. is better. Yeah, well, actually Argentina, and I think Argentina has such a good advantage over Europe, for example, in development, because you're the same time zone, basically approximately the same time zone as US, and US is the biggest development market. Nice. Nice. Thank you, Doubt. Thank you, Doubt. Let's see how it's gonna be. Do we have anyone from New Zealand? Would be super interesting. If you think about, if there's gonna be Third World War, what country should you go? And I tell you, I have chosen my country. It's gonna be New Zealand, because look at this. So if there's gonna be a big war, Europe, we can basically cancel out. We can cancel out Europe. We don't want to go there. Africa, we can cancel out as well, because it's gonna be a lot of, like, they depend a lot on the Europe grain, for example. US, Canada, definitely very bad idea. Then we're here, Asia, I wouldn't want to go. Australia, I don't know, they kind of together with the UK and US. But look at the New Zealand. New Zealand, it's an island. No one cares about New Zealand, right? They are quite neutral. And look at the name of their cities, like Christchurch. That's nice, right? Hey. So if there's gonna be war, I'm going to New Zealand. Okay, Discord channel. Discord channel. Iceland is my country of choice. Iceland is too much in the Europe. Well, it kind of also makes sense. But do you really want to live all the time in the cold? Do you want to have like the war in Europe and then living all the time in the cold? Greenland, really? Damn it. So they're not that cold. I see. Oh, look at them. Yachts. Okay, so they're not that cold. I guess they're not that warm as well. Let's see, Iceland. Temperature. Well, that's not bad. It's like same as Munich, I would say. I mean, not, it's colder than Munich, but still it's not bad. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, but now look at the New Zealand. What about this? What business are you building? I'm building a coding school. Okay, now let me actually. Okay, just a second. I will be back.
been down in the ruins so deep. All the games that you played, all the love you forsaken, you let it slip away. Oh, 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 oh. You don't care what you're doing to me. Every setback, every mishap, every time you say you gon' change. Say you get it, you regret it, I forgive it, but you stay the same. You should cry an ocean for me, for the dumb shit and the damage you've done.
Okay, guess what? I'm finally in the living room. Nice. This whole thing with streaming from the kitchen, so annoying. But that's the only way I can do it right now. And looks like I'm back. Let me also do the screen sharing, the proper screen sharing, and I'm gonna read the comments. Right. Yeah, code clever. don't I mean that's fine. But why would you write one word at the time? Alec Turner, welcome. My daughter will probably be waking up soon. Waking up soon, it means probably you're from US, from EST, right? This whole thing with moving, oh my god, like the prices in Munich for Chicago. Ah, nice, nice. I really want to go one time to US. It's it's just it's just that I need to apply for a visa, and I don't want to deal with all this crap with applying for the visa, filling up all the documents and all of that. I need basically, if I want to go to US, I need to apply for a visa. I need to prove them that I'm gonna be going back, uh, one visa at a time. That's true. That's true. Maybe for me it would be easier to get visa to Mexico, and Mexico means automatically visiting US, right? I heard that the Mexico border is a big deal in US. I don't know. I don't know how much what's going on there. Are you a coder? Yeah, I'm a coder. I'm a coder. I don't know. Founder coder, I don't know. You know, if you're one time developer for life. So yeah, okay, where's the music? What's going on? Can you even hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Why cannot I hear the music? Okay. Nice. Okay, so should we I already have, by the way, normally I posted this time. I already have some posts here scheduled. So yeah, it's already scheduled. Nice. Uh should we do a little bit of work finally? So we're gonna be doing the SOQL queries here. And I already have them here somewhere in the tasks. Let me just find them. Dashboard. I have here tasks. Where are the SOQL tasks? Huh. Okay, I cannot really find them. Interesting. I thought I have them here. Wait a second. SOQL. Am I just blind? SOQL. Ah, here we go. SOQL. Just was format. All right. So these are the SOQL tasks, and that looks very bad. That's not the SOQL tasks. Okay, now I remember where I have them. I have them here. SOQL. Yeah. And then here I have the solutions. Okay, so this is basically the way we're gonna have them. Now the question is how to basically check them. Look at this. This is the task. This is the task. Write a SQL query with that returns ID, name, revenue account of all opportunities with an amount greater than 50,000. And the answer is this thing. This is the answer. Now the question is that here we can have completely different. We can have multiple ways of solving that. And they all are correct. And this is the biggest problem with those tasks. For example, we can have a completely different order of keywords there. So let's check them out. And I decided, so I have here tasks. I have 98 tasks. And if I can do today the first 10 for SQL queries, that would be really nice. Initially, I thought doing a separate collection for that, but I'm gonna be dropping this collection. SQL tasks, drop collection. Tasks, yeah, so we're gonna be just using tasks. Okay, streaming playground. Let's launch this one. It's not a streaming playground. By the way, also going back to my streaming part, something that I'm super surprised about is that how people actually like the snippets of the streams that I'm posting here. I was never expecting that this is gonna get so many likes and impressions, which is crazy. Like, I have no idea, because for me it's very low effort. Validate the result against the list, your query, and then try to access the fields in a try catch block and check if you get access field without query yet. That's the thing. I'm not super sure right now, but I might be checking these tasks completely on the front end without even sending them on the back end. I think we can create on the front end in Next.js, we can create a checker that's going to be checking them, because there are not that many ways of solving them. So the structure of the solution can be different, but the way to solve it is only one. For example, this one, right? But we can also, the right solution would be also name account. That would be also the right solution. And so basically all of them can be different in the different order. And we can even have like this. We can even have like this, and like this, and like this. Right? So all of that, it can be, I think it can be handled in Next.js quite well with just trimming all these parts, which we are already doing for some of the tasks. So we already have the front end checking for some tasks. Now I just need to think what are all possible things that can go wrong and write the proper checking part. And I'm probably not the one who's going to be writing them, the checking part. Just need to come up with how to properly check them. Okay, so content. Let me go here to the project and create SQL tasks. And here's an example of task. Maybe strip the blank space, split the selected statement by commas, and validate that all fields you want in array. Yeah, this is this is correct. So here's an example. Let's go SQL. That's the name. Check moderator only when you get a chance. Switch devices. Oh, by the way, someone said that the link expires. I have no idea how to set that it doesn't expire. It's so I'm always setting up this thing. General chat. Copy. Okay, I see what you mean, doubt, yeah. But I think we already have some checking in place. I think you can't really do that anymore. Yeah, thank you, Alec Turner. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I think we need exactly the approach that you mentioned, that we need to strip away those things. But also what we need to think about is that yeah, here tasks. This is the task, and the solution is following. This is the solution. Oh, why is it so bold? Okay. So we can have here different order, which is fine. It's not hard, right? So first we need to strip out the blank space. This is what you said, right? So we only have one white space. Then tokenize. I'm gonna call it tokenize just for, I don't know how to call it properly. It's gonna be tokenize the select keywords, the select fields. In this case, ID, account, name. And here, and this is the hard part. This is why I think it's a little bit more tricky. Is that not only we can do it like this, we can also say opportunity.id, and that's going to be basically the same query. And obviously we can have any type of combination, so we can have here opportunity dot for this name. Which is fine, it's not hard, so just something to consider. Every token can have the same. So we also need to get this name from here. It can have opportunity dot appended before. And here's an example. Like this. This is a valid SOQL query. Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking maybe it kind of already even makes sense to try to send it to the API so that it's checked. Oh, actually no. Actually no, because if we wanna run this query and send it to the API, if we really wanna check it and execute the query itself, we also gonna need to insert first the data, the opportunities, which is gonna make this whole checking is much more complicated. So I think just thinking about this couple of cases will be the best approach. Okay, I think it's I think that's actually it about what can we do with the so-called tasks. Yeah, I think it's gonna be on actually Sasha who is implementing the coding part to come up with this parsing, but I don't see anything that would prevent us from just being able to write this thing, because the structure of SOQL query is basically all the time the same. SOQL query structure. Yeah, so it's basically always all the time the same. So we can very well just build a parser that's gonna parse all of these things. And most of these things we won't even have. and check the last time check code against solution. Okay, I'm gonna copy this thing and I'm gonna paste it in our trail board. The best thing about so one of the best things about, I don't know, hiring people is that you can just pass off the work to those people. So it's kind of, yeah, it's one of the best feelings that I get is seeing some work done that I didn't touch. It's the best thing. It's the best thing. Okay, so, and obviously I'm super much a big fan of Sasha. Sasha is doing incredible job. Sasha is really good. He's a junior developer, but he's so good. He's so good. Implement circle checks. What the hell is that? So it sees this whole thing as some strange Russian website. What the hell? It's written here, what is a search engine optimization of the website? Interesting. How come? How come? How? Wow, okay. Whatever. Account.name. It's not even a link. Remove the link. Yeah. Okay, so this goes to Sasha. I gave him examples. I think it's good. Now our task is only to upload them into the database here. Let me find this one, for example. File, new text file. Okay, so this is a description. This is going to be description of the tasks. And where should I save it? I think I had demo project. I had somewhere. System. Not system. Okay, desktop. Learn Apexcom. Yeah, lesson. Okay, Sokol. Okay, alright. Tasks 1.json. Okay, now here we need to write the description. Hey mate, I took if my database for my web Firebase instead of MongoDB. Yeah, I think MongoDB is not for most cases. I think you're good if you're using Firebase or if you're using anything else. Whatever works for you. It's not the matter of tools that you're using, it's just a matter of what you're building, right? You can always switch at some point. Okay, description. Solution. Yeah, we're also gonna need the solution. Points, 10 points. Template. Do we need template? What is the template? I think template is something that we have in the code checker before, so the template will be write your Sokol query here. Precode is something that's getting appended all the time. We don't need it. Requirements. Sokol. Okay, let's see. Let me write the description. Returns ID. This is the description. Now this is the solution, and the solution is a little bit tricky because it can be completely different, but that's fine. Select ID, name, account, points 10, template, precode, and tests. And I don't think we're gonna have, we will not have any tests. I'm not really sure about this because I think the tests will be parsed from the solution, so we don't have really any tests. That's what I think for now. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Right. Select. Close. Where close? Yeah, those are the requirements. Okay, now I need to take the remaining. How many of them? The remaining 9, and put them in the same way. That's gonna be not one JSON, it's gonna be a list of tasks. And then I'm gonna upload them. I think it's gonna be a pretty quick task. Let's see. Copilot. What would I do without Copilot? Look at this. This is so good. Saves so much more time. Imagine if I had to type it on my own. But I also don't really trust Copilot that much. I think one of the biggest points is that I don't really trust Copilot, so I have to review all the time. But if we get GPT-5, for example, I think I'm gonna be trusting it much more than now. Or I'm just reordering them so that Copilot can better understand what's going on here. Okay. Now, Copilot, do the work. And this is weird thing that Copilot stops at certain point. Why? No idea. Like, why does it stop here? Okay. Oh, you know what I think I forgot? Or wait, is it tasks? Do we have order on the tasks? This is, I think, something that I forgot. Do we have order? Huh, we don't. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's have a look what it created. So we have, make it smaller. It's way too small. Ah, come on. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so we have the first task. ID, revenue, blah blah blah. Okay, that's the first one. We know that it works. That's the second one. Wait, so it didn't... Ugh, damn it. It didn't understand that it needs to create them. Okay, what the hell is that? Returns a number of... No. Returns a number of distinct opportunity owners that say... Okay, and the solution for this one? And the solution is not there. Ah, come on, Copilot. I was speaking way too good about the Copilot. Okay. Let's show the Copilot how it should be, actually. So, no. Description. of the second task. And the solution of the second task as well. Okay, points 10 template, the same pre-code, and that all stays the same. Okay, now let's see if Copilot will recognize what to do with the third one. So counts the number of distinct opportunity owners in the system. That's correct. Returns the maximum amount of all opportunities in the system. That's correct. Returns the average amount of all opportunities with the stage closed one. Okay. Average, yeah, that looks great. Look at this. The Copilot just had to get a small kickstart. In the future, okay. In the future, nice, that's correct. Change the name of stage. Change the name and stage of all opportunities that were created in the last 30 days. That's nice. Nice. Okay, now the number 8. Come on. Let me switch. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to this thing. What do we have? Notion and coding. Okay. Tests. Number 8. Okay, let's see description. Oh, I wonder if I need to put them into the string. I think, yeah, I do. Returns the amount of all opportunities for each account in the system. Okay, it's not very good description of the so-called task actually. It should be of all opportunities. Of all opportunities, and not in the system, in the org. Opportunities in the org, grouped by the account name. Okay, counts the number of opportunities that were closed in the last 7 days. That's right. Turns the stage of all opportunities. Good. Now it works. Now it works. I can delete this. Let's see if I can deploy this thing. What do you mean? What's wrong? Okay, what's wrong here? What's wrong with this JSON? I bet they're just missing somewhere. Ah, here, look at this. Probably missing here. Yeah, comma. Comma is missing. Okay, now it should work. Nice. Insert. Now that's not all, of course. Of course, it's not that easy. Now we need to take this socle. Oh, wait a second. I think I made a mistake. I need to add to this, to all of them, type socle. Yeah. Code. Or I don't know, should I be adding them here immediately? Yeah, let me try to add here the type. And then in the Notion, I'm gonna be writing their IDs. Oh wow, what the hell is that? Let's delete this task. And let's switch into this, and here type socle, and the ID, show me the ID. This is how it looks to build a business, right? At least I hope I'm not the only one who is doing this stupid type of tasks. Mr. Naive, hi. It's not enjoyable, but it's part of what I'm doing. Okay, so type. Now type goes here. And then the ID. We need IDs because we need to put them into the topics. Recode. Type socle. Okay, and give me the ID now. I mean, we don't have that many, we have only 9 tasks, which is good, but it's still a little bit of pain. Did I just copy ID or didn't? I think I didn't. Wait, this was the 3rd one, this is the 4th one. This is number 4. Yeah, I don't have the ID. Guess number 7. Ugh. Last one. Okay, so if you thought it's the end of the struggle, no, it's not. We still need to put certain tasks into different topics or lessons. Topics or lessons? Topics. So if you go to topics, oh, or lessons. No, topics. It's supposed to be topics. Yeah, here, tasks. So now we need to find the right circle topics, like for example, group by, and now we need to find the group by circle tasks from here and put them there. Nice, right? Okay, what tasks do I have here? Let's go to modules, circle, basics. I have select and from. Do I have a simple select and from tasks? Count. No, just select from I don't have. At least where close needs to be covered before we can give the tasks. Okay, so if this covered, let's say, okay, but this has relationships, so we cannot really give this tasks. So we need to go here, circle, relationships in ape. In why they are the last one? It seems weird. I think there's a mistake. They should not be the last. Oh, let's have a look at the lessons. So we have the lessons, the circle queries, and then we have topics. Oh, I see. We have both with the three. We have circle. That's the reason. So two of them have the order of 3. Let's say this one should get the order of 4. Yeah, this one goes for 4. Aggregate function is 4, and then relationship is 3. Okay, let's see. Yeah, relationship in circle. Child to parent, parent to child. Conditions. Not as easy. Because my tasks, they kind of touch on a lot of topics, right? So even here is the simplest one. It already touches on relationships, so it can only go to the relationships part. Let's see. It's child to parent. So the first one is gonna be child to parent. Child to parent. The second one, the same. Child to parent. The next one goes to the aggregate functions. Same for this, for the fourth one. The same for the fifth one. The same for that one. Nice, okay. This goes to the date literal. I don't know how to pronounce dates. It's called dates. Also to the aggregate functions. And for whatever reason, I am wrong here. This is, oh my god, how difficult can it be? Yeah, I have 9 tasks here. Okay, the last one. And the last one is the simplest one. It goes to the conditions. Then the one before goes into the aggregate, then this one goes into the circle queries, right? In the circle dates. Nope, that one goes into the aggregate as well. Group by. This one. Oh my god, how hard can it be? Aggregate. Okay, so we have 3 done. This one goes to the dates. Aggregate. Why do I have 4? How many do I have in total? Damn it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have 10 in total, and I uploaded only 9. How many did I upload? Okay, tasks. Yeah, I uploaded only 9. Right? Yeah, why? How come? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I do have 10 tasks. Just probably didn't put all of them. Probably I've just missed out one of them. Ah, here we go. Found. This one goes to the aggregate functions. Okay, the next one goes to aggregate functions, then the next one to aggregate functions, and this one goes, yeah, indeed, to the dates, and then the last, I think that goes to the group by, that goes to the, okay, good. Now, that's still not all, because the question is to what aggregate functions does it go? Guess aggregate functions. Yeah, just aggregate functions or group by. Okay, I think that's that one is good. Unsettled. Another one. Child to parent. We already have those two, that's fine. Conditions. Conditions in so-called. Okay, combining conditions. What's the conditions combining? Combining conditions, and instead of dates, it's called working with dates. All right, now we can put them. Now we need to search for the same thing here in the database for topics. And we have 78 topics. It's crazy that we have approximately the same amount of topics as tasks. Crazy. Okay, so let's search for child to parent. Look, combining conditions. Now we can put there one task. Okay. Now this one is done. Aggregate functions. Get functions we have quite a lot. Get functions. Okay, so I have 5 aggregate functions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all different. Okay, we can consider them as done. Group by. Okay, group by done as well. Working with dates, nice. I probably should have checked them first though. Working with dates, done, and now child to parent. Because if I need to modify them now, it's gonna suck. Okay. Let's see. Please work. Yeah, let's say conditions. Oh, I don't see the tasks. But it's probably because Sasha didn't implement this part. Ah, here we go, task 1. Why is it? Okay, this is definitely a bug. And I'm gonna write it into the bug. Even though there is no practice. Okay, that's one bug, but that's fine, because this one looks like it's working. Yeah, nice, nice. I think it's good. Awesome. Let's also check these relationships. The same here, right? Child to parent doesn't really show up. I'm not really sure what's the reason, but I think needs to go to the current sprint, because it's quite an issue. Okay, alright, so this is I think that's gonna be it for today. We had quite a lot of talking, quite a lot of chatting. If you guys wanna join the Discord, join the Discord. We're gonna on Thursday we're gonna have their just Discord only event, basically networking. So join it, and for those who are in the Discord, go and attend this event if you have time. Alright, I think it's gonna be it for today. Thank you everyone for watching, and as always, I'm gonna be tomorrow streaming. As always, see you all in the Discord. Bye bye.